Hi guys, and welcome to another YouTube video on the Classic Quilts YouTube channel. Hopefully you're watching this not because you randomly stumbled across us, but because you got a subscription, a notification that there's a new YouTube video. So if you aren't a subscriber yet, just go hit that button. It's usually in the bottom right area of your screen. It's a pretty big button that says subscribe, and the moment you do that, every time we upload a new video, you get a straight email notification, and then you can be ahead of the game on what we're talking about. So today is a fun one because I actually wanted to show you guys through a very beautiful, very dense embroidery design on a very nice stabilization technique that I have realized when it comes to cotton fabric. So many of us, we embroider on cotton. It's a very common fabric to embroider on, and I'm actually embroidering today on Kona cotton. So that's again another very popular cotton brand. So you kind of would have an idea as to the weight of it, right? So it's not the most thickest cotton out there, but neither is it super lightweight either. So most of the time when people embroider on a surface like this, they're always going to use a tearaway stabilizer, something that tears really easily, and maybe you use, depending on what you're embroidering, 1 layer, or you could use 2 layers of embroidery stabilizer. Now I have been playing with Tula Pink's embroidery designs. It's by Tula Pink's curation, but sold by OESD Embroidery. And if you buy a Bernina Tula Pink special edition machine, that's either a 570 or a 770, you get that whole embroidery USB stick free as like a Tula Pink gift on your purchase. So we have a couple of models left in stock. So the other day I was playing around with it and showing it to a client when I realized that there was a beautiful learning that we can get out of stabilization, because Tula Pink's designs, they're very detailed. It's quite thick and dense, and if you don't go through this extra process in stabilization, I feel that the embroidery on a piece of cotton fabric turns out to be a little bumpy. It's not flat, and I like it when it's flat because it looks nice and neat. It doesn't look like it's too puckered up or it's too wavy. Like, I don't want my fabric to like have bends on it. So I felt the best way to show you the difference is to have the same embroidery, same size, done on the same fabric, but we do it on 2 different pieces, one with the extra stabilization and then one with just the normal stabilization. So yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting watch. I have done many tutorials on stabilization, so I'm not gonna cover any of that right now, but all I'm gonna tell you is on piece number 1, I'm just gonna go ahead and hoop it with just the tearaway stabilizer, 2 layers. This one is by Sulky, and we sell it in plenty, and it is used by plenty embroiderers in the market. If you know, you know. If you don't know, I suggest you try and then discover how nice it is. I'm a huge promoter of using good stuff, because when you use good stuff, good ingredients in the recipe that you are sewing, you will always have a very tasty result. That's the way I look at it. And the second one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in an extra stabilizer. It's another very favorite one. This is the Sulky Sticky Wash. 2 seconds, yeah. Right. This is the Sulky Sticky Fabri-Solvy Wash-Away Stabilizer. So if all I do is I just peel this out and I just stick it. Kona doesn't have a right or a wrong side, so I'm just going to stick it right in the middle. I'm not compensating for stretch here, but you know what? This makes this fabric so much thicker, and I think it really handles the denseness well. Usually, in the past, in the store, what we've done is you've actually ironed on stabilizer, like woven stabilizer, but I feel this one is easier. And then 1 wash and the stabilizer is gone altogether. So I'm going to go ahead and do the second embroidery, same design on this one. You just repeat the same stabilization, as in you have 2 layers of the tearaway that you keep there. So that's going to be batch number 2, and this guy is going to be batch number 1. All right, so I'm going to label this right now so we don't get confused. So batch number 1. Hi, how are you? I'll just be out of your hair in a minute. So you got two batches here. Batch number 1, no sticky. And batch number 2, sticky. Let's see how this embroiders. Guys, so I'm going to be doing Tula's unicorn. It looks so weird on the software. Here's the thing. All the colors that you see in this, you don't have to do these colors. See my colors? So much better, right? Okay, so I'm going to anyways follow the sequence. So I'm going to program a machine. I'm not working on a Tula Pink Special Edition because, well, I want to give you guys the opportunity to take it from us. So, but I am working on a design. You get this USB stick with every machine. Let me focus on my hand. 1 second. There. It's so hard to like get the camera to focus on the right thing sometimes. Come on, dude. Come on, focus. There we go. You see that? So with every special edition, this is like your Tula Pink free gift, and you have a lot of embroidery patterns inside, from unicorns to panda bears. There's even a banana. I don't get it, but then there's just so many fun stuff. Otherwise, you would have to buy this, I think, if it's actually been available. I think it's done specifically for this model. So yeah, I'm going to be embroidering that first one on batch number 1 without the sticky stabilizer. Let us see how it comes out. Hi guys, alright, so this is batch number 1. I can now take this out a little bit so you can see that I'm not lying. So there's no sticky stabilizer. You can see that there is a little bit, not too much. The design stays flat, the digitizing was great, but I don't like that bit that much. Maybe yes, of course, on ironing things can get a little bit flatter, but we're going to now try the same design on another hoop. Here on the back side, I have that stabilizer. Everything else stays the same. I have only 2 layers of tearaway stabilizer. So same design, same size. We're going to try it again. So I honestly feel like this is so much tighter just with that extra little bit that I've put here. I'm so excited to see how this comes out. Anybody else uses bunny rabbit speed? I use it when I'm super confident about like how everything is turning out. Alright guys, so check this out. So this is batch 1 with no sticky. 2 layers of stabilizer. And you can see that it's quite puckered here and here. It's normal because when you add in like so much of thread, it tends to pull together cotton, which is quite normal. Now check out the difference on the same stabilization, same design. Clearly I have moved colors around, sorry about that. But this is batch 2 with the sticky, and you can see it's so much flatter. So I'm going to remove it from the hoop now. So just check this part out, guys. You see the space between the outline and the satin here on the horn. And this is the one. You can see like there is practically no gap there when you come here. And all I did was I added an extra layer of stabilizer. Now a lot of people, what they do when they're working with like cotton is this layer that I've used, that's the sticky bag, they actually use a woven stabilizer, like they iron on a cloth stabilizer. This was just so much easier to just apply and just start embroidery. So if this really helps and you're able to find that you're getting better results with your embroidery on cotton using that extra layer of stabilization, let me know, because I'm all about helping you all discover the best way to get good results on your embroidery projects. Thank you for watching this one. Peace. And don't forget to somewhere here hit the subscribe button and follow us on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys.